Well, good afternoon. Welcome to MSU. I'm J.R. Haywood. So I'm the third of the three regulatory speakers this afternoon. And although it seems like a lot, I think it's helpful for you to realize that research regulations is only a small part of the regulatory environment of higher education. And you're going to encounter a whole lot of it. So there are regulations overseeing student privacy, relationship violence, all kinds of regulations in the university setting. We pay a lot of attention to the regulations overseeing research because collectively, Dr. Hunt, Dr. Babarnik, myself, want to make sure that research subjects are protected and that you as faculty have a safe working environment and you also are protected. So that's what it's all about. If you do research at Michigan State University, you're going to know about our office, even if it's just disclosures for conflict of interest. But how many of you use human subjects in your research? Good. Animal subjects? Hazardous chemicals? Biosafety, biologics? Yeah, so you'll get to know us real well. So these are the areas that our office are charged with overseeing. Keeps us busy, but we have a good staff that's here to help you. This is probably my most important slide, freely available. These are the people you contact if you have any questions about human subjects, animal subjects, safety issues, stem cell. Don't hesitate to reach out to us. So what do? Well, believe it or not, this whole regulatory infrastructure at MSU and other universities is set up to facilitate research. I know something doesn't sound right with that. But if we can help keep you inside the lines of what I call the lines of the highway, the boundaries of compliance, then you can get your work done. Once you get outside those boundaries, it gets much harder for you to achieve your goals. So we're here to help you, but we're also here to help the research subject and the university. Our goal and our role is to maintain compliance with state and federal laws, regulations, policies, and as Dr. Hunt mentioned, this is an extremely dynamic world we live in. We get changes almost on a daily basis, if not in the regulation itself, then the interpretation of that regulation. So we try to keep you abreast of these things one way or another, and we're certainly here to help you navigate through all of this. We do this by training. We have a lot of training courses, most of them online, but we also offer hands-on help both in animal and safety issues. We're also one of the handful of land-grant institutions with full campus-wide animal and human subject accreditation. And we were one of the first ones to achieve that. But that also keeps us plugged into the national conversation of regulatory oversight and protecting subjects. So how can we help you? We can assist you in working through the protocol approval process. As you know, no human subject, no animal subject work can begin until you have approval from the appropriate committees. Similarly, biosafety approval, radiation safety approval is also required. We have what we call a post-approval monitoring process where we come around and visit your laboratories, clinics, and we're not there to play gotcha. We're there to answer your questions. Pardon me. We're there to look over your documents and make sure you stay inside those boundaries and help you do that. We take an approach of find it and fix it rather than trying to, as I said, play gotcha. We have a lot of online hands-on training to help you keep current. And if you feel like you or your staff need training, don't hesitate to reach out to us. We'll have somebody available to you. And like I say, we work very hard to try to make sure that the work environment is safe for you and all the people in your laboratories. So a couple new things related to our office. We have a new compliance management suite to submit protocols for animal use, human use, and safety. The safety system rolls out officially next week. The human subject and animal subject are already active. This new system will hopefully streamline the process a little bit, make it a little bit easier for you to navigate through the protocol approval process. They're much more secure than our old systems, and there are internal tracking processes, so you'll know where your protocol is throughout the entire process. So reach out to us if you have questions. Again, we have active training programs to familiarize you with these systems. And then the last innovation that we've started that Dr. Hsu was supported us with is Research Ride. So any research-related activities, we have a van on campus through the working hours of about 8 through 4:35 to help you get across campus. This is approved for transporting samples and materials, but give us a call. We're in the test process, and ridership is going up as we speak, so it's good. So I'm here to answer any question. I will respond to an earlier question about regulatory burden. This is a topic that's been very near and dear to my endeavors over the years. And whoever asked the question, I'm more than happy to speak with you about this in detail. But I think all of you should rest assured that we are constantly looking at our processes to minimize what you need to do to be approved to do your work. So we try not to add on layer after layer of nonsensical questions and nonsensical kinds of barriers for you. And if you think something doesn't make sense, ask us. Why do you ask this question? Most of the questions, most of the interactions that we have with you are based upon regulations. But sometimes it's an institutional decision that this is how we think we need to do business at Michigan State University. And so we have some latitude within those regulations. We have some latitude within our processes that we're willing to talk about. But make no mistake, we will always remain in compliance with the federal regulations. So with that, I'm happy to answer any other questions, and we can move on. We have staff at the resource fair, various tables. If you have any questions about any of the committees, please stop by. Thank you.
Thank you.